This woman with amnesia suddenly discovered stretch marks on her belly. That's when it hit her. She'd once had a child, but ever since she lost her memory, the child had vanished, and her husband never mentioned it. On this day, for the first time, she felt deep suspicion about her husband. 2 weeks earlier, Anna woke up to find herself lying next to a stranger. She frantically escaped to the bathroom, only to find it covered with photos of her and this man. A sticky note reminded her this was her husband. The man seemed completely used to her surprise. From him, she learned that a car accident 10 years ago had wiped out all her memories after age 20. She'd been living this way for 10 whole years. Seeing his wife didn't recognize him, the husband was heartbroken but still spoke gently to comfort her. After he left, Anna started carefully examining this unfamiliar home. But just then, a phone call changed her hopeless life. On the other end was a doctor. Following his instructions, Anna found a hidden shoebox in the corner of her closet. Inside was a camera containing her own video diary. Apparently, a psychologist had recently stumbled upon her file in the medical archives and found her amnesia highly unusual. He'd reached out, offering free treatment. The doctor showed her the case files and news clippings from back then. In the photos, Anna was severely injured. He wasn't lying. But why would her husband hide something this huge from her? The doctor told her to keep a video diary but not let her husband know. From that day on, every morning after her husband left, the doctor would call to remind her about the video diary. Once she'd synced up her memories, the doctor would personally drive her to treatment. One day, the doctor took her to where she'd been found after the injury, an industrial site near the Perp. The worker who'd found her still remembered everything clearly. The doctor deduced she'd been transported there from a hotel near the airport. The doctor did a brain CT scan and showed her photos in a loop, discovering her brain waves reacted most strongly to one particular photo, a girl with Claire written on the back. At dinner, she asked her husband who Claire was. He first denied knowing anyone by that name, but under her persistent questioning, reluctantly pulled out a stack of photos. Sure enough, this was Anna's closest friend since college. When she asked why he'd hidden her past, he suddenly became angry. That night, she recorded in her video diary, "Don't trust him." The next morning, her memory wiped clean again. Anna opened her video diary as usual after the doctor's reminder. That's when she discovered the photos of her friend she'd put on the wall. Last night had been removed by her husband. She searched everywhere and finally found them. Looking at these photos, suddenly a memory fragment of her friend flashed back. She immediately went through all the photos on the bathroom wall and every album in the house but found no trace of a child, until she lifted her skirt and saw her stretch marks. She called her husband emotionally, demanding to know where their child was. Her husband came back in the pouring rain but brought news she couldn't accept. Their child had died of meningitis at age 8. Looking at her son's photos, Hannah was devastated. For the first time, she understood why her husband had hidden so much from her. Maybe she shouldn't suspect him anymore. But that night, she dreamed of the hotel where she was attacked and saw her son drawing, with Mike written on the picture. Who's Mike? The next day, she told the doctor this might be the attacker's name. Seeing her frightened and confused, the doctor couldn't